This is a homemade blood penetration test, testing the abilities of the polyethylene versus the polypropylene gowns. Here we have the polyethylene pieces of the torso number 1, number 2, number 3. Polyethylene sleeves, number 1, number 2, and number 3. These are considered critical components of the gowns for liquid penetration. Here I have some lancets. This is what I will be using to poke my finger. They are all the same brand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a simple wipe test. Torso number 2 had nothing. Torso number 1 had nothing. Torso number 3 has nothing. Sleeve number 1 has nothing. Oh God, I'm still bleeding. Sleeve number 2 has nothing. And sleeve number 3 has nothing. So here you can see that there is no human blood residue from the polyethylene gowns on the sleeve portions or the torso portions of the gowns. Next, we will perform the same test using the polypropylene isolation gowns. This is the setup. As you can see, there's nothing on these papers. This is the ending setup for the second part of this experiment. Cool. This is the beginning of the second portion of the blood penetration at home test I came up with. This side is the polypropylene torsos, and this side is the polypropylene sleeves. I'm going to be using some more of the same branded of the lancets, and I'm going to be wiping human blood on each portion of the sleeve and seeing if it went through onto the white index card. The index cards are, of course, all the same brand. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to poke my finger. This one's not bleeding as well, but we'll see. I'm going to wipe. There's blood transferred on polypropylene torso number 1. I'm going to wipe. There's still blood transferred on polypropylene torso number 2. It's minuscule, but it's right there. Oh. I'm going to wipe. No blood transferred on torso number 3. Polypropylene sleeve number 1, I'm going to wipe. There's blood transferred. You getting my finger too? Polypropylene sleeve number 2, I'm going to wipe. There's blood transferred. These are critical components of the isolation gown. They're supposed to be where we are provided the most protection. Polypropylene sleeve number 3, I'm going to wipe. And there is still blood transferred. So I have blood transfer in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 6 experiments I just performed on the critical components of the gown. This test can be performed anywhere with just a lancet, an index card, and pieces of the gown. In conclusion, this is not a barrier at all whatsoever.